Hey guys, what is up? Wanted to give you an update on Robbie Crenshaw's Cutlass. So, as y'all see, we got the beast between the frame rails. She went right in, no issues. Now, being that we are running the nitrous this year, there is a couple things that we need to do. Just minor punch list items, but that stuff takes time. So, like for instance, the bell crank for the throttle linkage wasn't here. Well, now the old nitrous goodness takes up that real estate. So we've got the bell crank towards the back here now, and we'll need to make a new throttle linkage to go from here down to the pedal. As well, we made a couple new hoses. So we've got a new return hose, as well as a new feed going up to our fuel log to feed the carburetors, as well as the nitrous system. Now, the fittings that I'm using here, these things are super nice. These are the BMRS fittings. You'll notice it's not like a screw-together type hose. It's actually a crimp sleeve type hose. So we basically we make all these hoses, and then we send them back to BMRS, and they're located in like the Charlotte, Concord area of North Carolina. Really, really quick about getting the stuff back. So honestly, I'll send these hoses to them so they can crimp them, and I'll have them back in literally a day or two. So they are on the ball with that. Speaking of hoses, we've got the hoses in here. So this is the blowdown hose. So the burst disc would be venting outside to the floorboard back there. Also our high pressure feed lines. So these are also BMRS crimp hoses. So we'll pull all of these off, get those boxed up and sent out. And if you notice, y'all, we've got this thing stripped completely apart. Like I had mentioned, you know, we've got the struts getting tightened up. We've changed the valving in those a little bit. But so many times I see people not think that there's any sort of shelf life on racing parts. And guys, this sport is too much work, too much money to go drive 6 hours to some race and never service your stuff, never pull it apart. So every winter, we like to pull the motors apart. You know, sometimes, especially a motor like this, probably halfway through the season, we'll go through it just to make sure everything's good. But beginning of the year, make sure that motor's fresh. As you see, we got the transmission out of it. Same thing, we've pulled that out to make sure that's freshened up. And then also down here, we've got the center section pulled out. So, converter's fresh, power glide's fresh, and this is a Reed SFI case. So, transmission's fresh. And then also, we've pulled the center section out. We did a visual inspection on it, and actually, while we had it out, being that we are going to be running 0.2 quicker in the 1/8 mile now, we actually took a little bit of gear out of it. So, Justin Carmack in North Carolina got that knocked out for us. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much an update on this thing here. I should have it done Saturday is what I'm anticipating, as long as everything goes smooth. And then you'll notice back here in the back, we got the old CTS-V on the lift. So you are actually going to start seeing some updates on this thing pretty soon. We got a lot of cool things planned for that car, and I'm really, really excited for you guys to see what we have in store for it. So that being said, guys, again, just want to give you an update on what we got going on in the shop, and we'll be looking forward to seeing you here on the next video. Peace.